Images are very important, because pictures sometimes speak louder than words. And I think pictures can also heighten your awareness a bit more. When you see something, you tend to believe it more than when you just hear it.
Michael Ballhaus would miss the patterns frost makes in winter. Now he's already producing another 60-second climate protection spot with young filmmakers who've just graduated from film school. His initiative sponsored a competition to find filmable ideas about climate change. They may be emotional, but they're not lecturing. That was important to him. Ballhaus himself can't completely escape the role of instructor when he's on the set. He comments on every camera position, every angle of light.
I teach a lot, and I thought if I were doing a project related to the future, my initiative is called The Future Is Now, it should involve young people because it's their future.
The German state of Brandenburg isn't the Middle East, but in the end, no viewer will notice that. Ultimately, the budget has to remain reasonable. Still, the expenditure for a minute of cinema-quality film is quite high. Around 30 people spent 2 days shooting the spot in and around Berlin. The actor playing the main character has obviously been thinking about his role and what he can do with it. On the second day of shooting, Berlin is standing in for Hamburg, saving travel and the costs involved. And that's also good for the climate. Susanne Mann and Paul Zischler produced the first spots with Ballhaus while they were still students. Now they have their own company. They know the film industry's record on climate.
Film still puts a great burden on the environment because you have to move so many things from place to place. But despite that, you can try on a small scale to be as responsible as possible and work as effectively as possible. Nowadays, there are production companies that specialize in green filmmaking.
A potato from the Middle East plays the real leading role in the spot, which will soon be shown in cinemas. It's the story of the Spud's journey around the world. The competition judges found the storyline by a young director from Munich very convincing.
I liked it a lot because we really have no idea, or we're not aware of, how far some of the food we eat travels and how much CO2 that puts into the atmosphere.
On set, the crew referred to the protagonist as the hero potato. And if you look carefully, it's the very same one that is brought to life in the subsequent animation. And it certainly won't be the last star in an advert promoting climate protection.